Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up tonight. It'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyrie Irving.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP, then there's Spears, and it's Strother in at small forward. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt, and it's Bryant in at the 3. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And these rivalry games always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
And you have to give MP a lot of credit. Many believe that he added pressure to himself and his team by asserting his desire to beat their rivals. But he handled the pressure, stayed true to his word, and delivered some excellent performances despite the highly competitive nature of those matchups, something he hopes to replicate in this one.
Daniels outside. Pass to Bryant. Outside Johnson. Five on the clock. Hardaway grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Pass to Strother. Back to Hardaway. Here's Strother. Shoots. Rebounded by Johnson. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And he can't get that one.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Young, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Here's Daniels. MP with the block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Gafford with a screen on Daniels. And it's Hardaway on the take. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Only 5 games left to go, and then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You take a look at the Hawks. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
MP, a screen on Young. Pass to MP. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Kuminga throws it down.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 6. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Now here's Hardaway. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. Pass to Porzingis. From 17, Warriors with the rebound. Hardaway's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fears. Gafford with a screen on Young. Here's Strawther. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. It's picked off. Young against Hardaway. Here's Strawther. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Even though Porzingis can shoot over anyone, he still does all the little things that make a difference.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
Yeah, just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Got to run through the tape, get yourself in position. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Rissache. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's Young with the 3. That one is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. Johnson passes to Porzingis. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
The Warriors lead by 7. And the dunk by Gafford.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Daniels. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Daniels. 5 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has got his second bucket on the night.
And as a scorer, Daniels can really work inside with that size.
Kuminga with a screen on Daniels. And there's the lob. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Young. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Porzingis. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Warriors lead by 6. On the wing, MP. Covered by Daniels. Hardaway, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc to the middle. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Daniels. Bryant's got 5.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
MP, the pass to Kuminga. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
The Hawks have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Daniels. And he drives in. MP with the block. Nifty move. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. The Warriors lead by 6. To the wing on the left. For 3, Fears. Atlanta with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
And he makes it on the layup. He's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
The first free throw is good. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Newell comes in for Johnson. Ball, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Johnson in for Daniels.
And that's why he is box office. Trae Young could go off on any given night. He is so fun to watch with the ball in his hands.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Irving. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Warriors lead by 10.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Young. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Sabonis with a screen on Young. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
1 minute left in the first quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Irving. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. For 3, Hardaway. Ball with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And here's Hardaway. 43 points last game out. Out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway, the pass to Oubre. The three is up. Here's Sabonis. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Young, the pass to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
We've got Newell. Ball is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Larson in at the three, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. For three, Hardaway. The rebound by Atlanta.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Johnson against MP. Pass to Newell. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Warriors lead by 8. MP scanning the floor. Up top, Oubre. Back to MP. There's a screen. The slam by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Sabonis against Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oubre. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Newell, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is what Ball is known for. A selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
Here's Hardaway. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago. We had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Porzingis sets a screen, and it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
A nice shot by MP.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Larson. He's covered by DeSumo. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it, too.
The Warriors lead by 10. MP outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ball with a steal. Here he goes. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Hardaway on the wing. 4-3. Larson with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Johnson with a bucket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to MP. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Here's MP. Dosunmu left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis in the post. Working on Porzingis. Picked by Oubre. MP on the drive. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And I like how MP attacks the heart of that defense. Just draws attention, then kicks it out.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Larson. And it's Trae Young in for Johnson. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga's checked in. Here's Young. Pass the ball. And here's Porzingis. No good from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Spears, guarded by Young. Here's Spears. A 23-point game for him in the win against Boston. 4 on the clock. That one's good. Sabonis. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Now here's Young, inside. Here's Noel. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And here's Kuminga for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Noel. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Sabonis. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Spears. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Dosunmu. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Young. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Kuminga. Dosunmu outside. Sabonis with a screen on Young to the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 6 points for Domantas Sabonis. Hawks trail by 12. Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Noel from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. The Warriors have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Dosunmu. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one at the line is good. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Kuminga. The shot by Johnson, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Strother. It's stolen by Okongwu. Daniels outside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And slashing in for that offensive rebound. Johnson also getting credit for some hustle points.
Kuminga with a screen on Bryant. Here's Strother. Golden State with a rebound. Picked by Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Left side, Young. There's the steal. To the left wing. Here's Strother. Sends it home from three-point land. Strother's got his second basket on the night.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Back to Young. Daniels right side. The 3 ball. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Dosunmu, the pass to Sabonis. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position. But it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Johnson. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Well, that is a beautiful mid-range jumper there by Johnson, and not necessarily a strong point in his game, but that doesn't mean you have to ignore it completely defensively.
Now here's Sabonis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Young misses.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Sabonis. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Outside Young. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now. Dosunmu outside. Oh, wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Young inside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime. Let's start with MP. He has been fantastic.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself. And he can also score the basketball. What else do you want this guy to do? He was incredibly aggressive in the first half.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, yeah, they've been great all season. They could coast from here on out, but not likely. These guys are raw. That means tough for those who don't know.
Okay, I'm really glad you explained that. At first I thought you were insinuating they missed their pregame meal. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A 12-point game, and so in the game for the Warriors. Fears out there with MP. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Strother in at the 3 slot.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He added 43 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 16.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Daniels. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Hawks with possession here. Daniels with it. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis.
And that miss makes him 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. MP with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, on certain nights like this, Kuminga can show you how explosive he can be as a scorer. I just love that upside.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Young looking for an opening. Johnson finds Young. Six on the shot clock. From deep. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Driving in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Hawks trail by 18. Outside Young, and here's Bryant outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Atlanta misses again.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Young. Porzingis sets a screen. A shot to stop the run. And Atlanta misses again. The Warriors lead by 22. Here's Hardaway. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Bryant. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Now Hardaway. 22 points for him. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Now here's Young. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Outside Porzingis. Pulls up on the wing. No good, off the front rim.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Hardaway. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Inside, here's Porzingis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. That's 7 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Well, the Hawks shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. There's a screen by Johnson. Shot left block. Young finds Bryant. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's got 8 points.
And Young is just an intelligent player. He knows precisely when he should look for an open teammate.
MP, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The Hawks shooting a low 29% since halftime. Pass to Bryant. They double him with MP. Daniels outside. Fires for 3. MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's Atlanta now. Outside Johnson. From 11 feet away, he squares up and sinks it. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, in a league full of handles, Johnson showing you he's got one also.
MP outside. Screen by MP. Here's Salon. No good on the triple.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal. Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that three go unanswered.
Johnson a screen on Irving. Throws it up high. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Gafford. The shot misses. Good D by Porzingis. Daniels finds Young. Here's the screen by Bryant. Outside Porzingis. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Well, you know Trae Young is comfortable from well beyond the arc.
Outside Oubre. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Young. Daniels outside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's MP. Plenty of space. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Down low. Stolen by Gafford. And he's going for the oop here.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dosunmu comes in for Oubre. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 45%. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And if you give him room, Sabonis has no problem putting it on the deck and getting to the hoop.
Here's Johnson, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Newell. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Higgins in at the two-guard spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to MP. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Higgins, covered by MP. Higgins passes to Ball. Ball's double. And he lobs it up. Here's Spears. Porzingis grabs the board. Hawks trail by 16. Here's Higgins. Right side Porzingis. The three from Ball. Knocks down the long J.
And Ball has gotten better shooting from deep. Defenses must honor his shot.
Hardaway on the wing. There's a screen by Kuminga. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. On defense, Atlanta. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Ball passes to Porter. Here's Newell. He's watched by Kuminga. Newell can't get it to go. Here's Hardaway. And they pick up 2. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Sanders, the pass to Porter. Porzingis sets a screen. Porter in the post. Defended by Hardaway. Gafford with the block. And he comes up with a bucket.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And here's Porter. Pass to Ball. Jacks up a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Spears. Back to MP. Gafford the screen. Here's MP. Rebound Atlanta. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Newell, good.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
The Warriors lead by 16. Hardaway from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Hardaway's got 39.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Porter from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP, the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, if he was in the dunk contest right there, I think that's solid 10s across the board for Kuminga.
The Hawks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Porter, and another basket for Atlanta.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Here's Spears, and he's going for the lob! And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Ball to the paint. Here's Newell. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Strother. Gafford with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuminga. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Pass to Newell. On the wing, Porter.
I got yours. I got yours.
The rebound by MP. The Warriors lead by 19. There's a screen by Kuminga. And there's the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. And now the Hawks on the break. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP outside. Out to the wing. Hardaway with a screen on Ball. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Hawks trail by 19. Young, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Pass to MP. Gafford with a screen on Daniels. MP, the pass to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 10 points here for Daniel Gafford.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Back to MP. Pass to Strother. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
The Warriors lead by 17. Gafford with a screen on Daniels. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you can just feel it right now. MP is making this game his own.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Now here's Young. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. On the take. Gafford passes to Hardaway. Gafford with a screen on Daniels. Hardaway, no good. Hawks trail by 19. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Bryant. Puts up a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Young. The D's right on him. Shoots over Fears. Drains it. Use the step back.
He left his defender shook right there. Destroying him with that slick handle.
Man, that is nasty. What a move.
Gafford with a screen on Daniels. MP up and in from the low block. MP's got 43 points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Young from long range. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. Hardaway's got 45 points.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Now Kuminga. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Larson. Oh, it doesn't go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gafford outside. Here's Salon. Oh, wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.